I live in a van down by the river.
Ian, your mother Helen and I are so glad you decided to join us for this family communication session.
Yeah, we wanted to do this as a group and as a family.
Yeah.
So we've came up with this great idea to help out our communication problems. We've decided to hire a motivational speaker.
You coming to our house?
Yeah, he's been in the basement drinking Dr. Pepper for about the last 4 hours. I think he should be all ready to go.
I'm out of here.
Hey, hold on, man. This set me back a few bucks. Let me go get him in the basement. Just bear with me. Hey, Zach, we're ready for you.
Hi, how's everybody doing? Good. Now, as you may know, my name is Zach Pratt, and I am a motivational speaker on communications. Now, let's start off with a little scenario about myself, shall we? I am 35 years old, I am divorced because I had bad communication, and I was living in a van down by the river. Now, Ian, I understand that your parents have had a situation of you staying out too late, and you're not responding to them well enough, and they're not communicating to you well enough. Now, this brings me to my first lesson, and it involves you not using that phone while I'm talking to you.
Whatever.
It's called the caress method. It's concentrate, acknowledge, respond, emotional control, sense, and summarizing. Now, concentrating and acknowledging. You concentrating on this program is you not using your cell phone and acknowledging me. Eye contact, things like that. Now, responding is you giving input in this whole situation. Your emotional control is how you take it and just pay attention. Your sense is your body language, appreciating this, listening to your parents and showing it. You should be able to summarize this whole thing at the end.
Wait, you mean concentrate, acknowledge, respond, emotional control, sense, and summary?
Exactly. You're already off on the right foot. Now let's get this going. Alright. Now, son, what do you do and respond to when your parents confront you about staying out late?
Yell at him, tell him it's stupid.
Oh, we got an aggressive boy. We got a yeller over here. Is that the Terminator over there?
Actually, Zach, I have to admit, Ian's seeing mine and Helen's aggressive relationship. That's where he gets it from.
Dad, I wish you would just shut your yapper. Now, Dad, what do you do when Ian's acting aggressive?
Well, Zach, for the past years, I've just said okay and just let him go. I just be passive, and that works out for me.
Being passive is not the right answer either. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Zach, how do we get back on the right track? Well, using the passive and aggressive communication skills are not going to get you anywhere. You have to use the assertive. You have to be thinking of what they want, what you want. You have to have the courage to speak up, have a strong but kind way of telling things so that in the end, everybody wins. Now, this involves not yelling and not just giving in, so let's try it. Alright, a way of being assertive is the I feel when because I want method.
The I feel when because I want method. How do you do that?
Well, I'll give you an example. Well, back in the day, one I would have used is, I feel lonely when I'm living in a van down by the river because there's nobody there, and I want to find somebody so I can have a partner. That's a good example right there. So, this is a good assertive way to get Ian to try to follow the guidelines that you want for him. Alright, Dad, now why don't you give it a try?
Okay, Ian, I feel angry when you stay out late because I don't know what you're doing. I want you to come home when I tell you to.
That was good, Dad. Good. That was a great way of saying that. Alright, so now this is when no comes into play. Being able to say no is key for you here, Dad and Mom. Now, if he is tending to get more aggressive again, you have to be able to say no, he can't go out at night, or else if you give in to the passive way, all this is just ruined, everything we've learned today. Now remember, You don't want them to go to the passive way. You don't want them to get aggressive. So you need to be able to stand your ground and say no, not let them go out at night. This way, we keep good communication.
I feel like I learned a lot today.
Good.
I learned the caress method, where I have to concentrate, I have to acknowledge, I have to respond, I have to have emotional control, I have to have sense, and I have to be able to summarize what happened after the conversation. I really need to apply this with my parents. And I also learned the I feel when because I want method. And I feel that will help me and my parents when we're having a problem, because it will help resolve the problem, and I want this to work.
Good, good. See, that was great right there.
I also learned today that my parents have the power to say no. When I'm walking out of the house at night, they have the power to come up to me and say no. Before, they didn't know how to do that. We also need to act in an assertive way. Me and my parents need to work together to find the solution to the problem. Me being aggressive and my parents being passive, that just won't work. We need to come together.
Dad, how do you feel about this?
Well, I feel that we've learned a lot. If we both be assertive, we'll both get a win-win situation. I think we've resolved this whole curfew conflict with all these good communication skills we've learned today.
So, son, are you going to obey your father and mother's rules?
Yes, I will.
I always end every program with a group hug. Everybody come together.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. I want you to come back.
Whoa, is that out? Now you guys are probably wondering, Zach,
How do we get back on the right track?
Coffee fruit. Dang it, man.
come on, Tim. Alright, I got
Can I
the
just ask you guys how you made that little wig?
It's a cheerleading pom-pom
Inside
a medical cap. Try to get out a final product. And that's that last part up. Pet the dog.